What up, bro? Greetings and salutations from Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We got a lot to do today, you know, a full agenda. But before we do anything, I got to get a little bite to eat. We made a stop to La Bicyclette Bakery, one of the greatest bakeries in Brooklyn. Ham and cheese croissant from La Bicyclette Bakery. It's pretty different. Usually when you have a ham and cheese croissant, it's just normal on the outside, ham and cheese rolled up on the inside. This is a ton of cheese on the top and it's squished. Certainly well done by that oven, but I gotta say, it's fairly tasty. I can't quite pick out the herbs, but it's definitely a nice start to any day. We decided to come to the lower floor of Chelsea Market in the meatpacking district. Why? Because this is the location of Alf Bakery. Now, I'll be honest, the only reason I came here is because I'm a mega fan of the hit 80s sitcom. But come to find out that Alf Bakery has absolutely nothing to do with good old Gordon Shumway. Sad day. In any case, they got sandwiches, pastries, bread, cookies, and a crookie, chocolate chip cookie wrapped in a croissant. Maybe we'll have to try that one next time. Today we went a little bit more traditional, ham and cheese on a baguette, strawberry twist, which is normally a fig twist, but strawberries are currently in season and figs are not it right now. And we also got an apple chausson. Here we go with some nice cold ham, white cheddar cheese on a super great baguette. Let's go. Because this is a highly acclaimed bakery, I have high hopes for this bread, and it definitely didn't disappoint me. Sometimes you bite into a baguette and it cuts up your mouth like you just went through a 10-round fight with Mike Tyson. But this baguette is actually a little bit soft. And don't forget, on the channel, I have an entire playlist dedicated to bread baking with one whole episode just on baguettes from start to finish. So make sure you check that out after this video. I'm gonna take more bites of this sandwich. Good ham, good cheese, great bread. I think that's a little bit of sweet cheese or something. Is that coconut flakes? Fresh strawberries, braided pastry. The cold strawberries that have a nice chew to them. Cheesiness in there, coconut flakes. I think they're coconut flakes. Crisp on the outside, soft on the inside. I feel like this is a good pastry to go with a bottle of red wine. Central Park, the apple chausson. That looks like a frog tongue. Reminds me of getting McDonald's apple pies as a kid. Sweet apples on the inside, crispy pastry shell. Between the two pastries that we got, I definitely prefer the apple one, but they're both good and the sandwich is phenomenal. On a previous episode of Louis Gusto Platinum, we went to Taqueria Ramirez in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, where they just opened up a brand new spot here in the East Village. This is Carnitas Ramirez, where they specialize in carnitas. So that's the whole entire pig on a taco. And you get to choose whatever you want. The butt, the shoulder, the ribs, the skin, the tail, the snout, the cheek. We're starting off with 3 carnitas tacos, maciza, cachete, and costilla. And they got all the salsa and peppers out there for you. Come on corn tortillas, and for an extra $1, you can get chicharrones right on top, which we've been snacking on while we were setting up the shot and everything. They got seating outside, they got seating in the front, seating in the back. It's nice when a New York City restaurant has plenty of seating, because it's kind of a rarity, unfortunately. So this is the chicharron. Super duper crispy. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't know which taco's which. This one has the red onion. Cheers. The tortilla is crispy. Our pork is so savory, and that red onion is the perfect topping. All right, I have no idea what that one was, but it's good. We're just gonna go into the next one. These are great because you don't have to commit to a humongous meal. You want 1 taco, $5. If you want 3, $15. Pretty good deal. This taco's a little fattier, a little chewier. The previous one was more meaty. All right, we're gonna try number 3. Like I said, I don't know which one's which. This is my first time really having carnitas tacos like this. Carnitas taco number 3. This one has a combination of green salsa and red onion toppings. The meat tastes freshly cooked, great spices, amazing textures. The tortillas are perfect and everything's made to order. If I had to say one little thing, maybe the tacos could be labeled so I could know which one is which. So like, I really like the maciza, I really like the cachete, but honestly, they're all good. And then we kind of just randomly chose. We just were like 1, 2, 3, and then made the tacos. We put the toppings on it. I'm not an expert in carnitas tacos, but I'm definitely getting into it with this. Definitely a spot we can come to over and over again. Got my Topo Chico because it's hot outside and it's perfect bubbles to go with the tacos. Definitely got to add this to the list of best NYC tacos. Chicharrón. Dímelo, bro. We're at the most famous Puerto Rican restaurant in New York City, Casa de la, here on the Lower East Side. In between East Village, Lower East Side, is a little place called Alphabet City. We're on Avenue C, aka Loizada Avenue. Now, Casa de la has been around forever. We were here a few years ago before we started this whole YouTube business. This is the first time we're eating such a big Puerto Rican meal on the channel. We got here the pastelillo con carne. When I was a kid, we used to make these at home. We would lay out the dough, put our meat topping, fold it over, press it down with a fork and fry it. So it's a really special kind of snack. And it's the first thing we're eating today at Casa de la. Cheers. There's some ground beef in there. Very crispy shell. That's pretty cool. Very steamy on the inside. Put a little hot sauce on there. We got ourselves alcapurria, a little bowl of sancocho, mofongo with pernil on the side, yuca con cebolla, and arroz con habichuela. So it's a huge feast. I got in a nice chest and back workout earlier, ran a couple miles on the treadmill, so you know I'm ready to dig in and destroy these plates. Let's start with this alcapurria, super hot from the fryer. Little crispy on the outside, but kind of mushy on the inside from all the root vegetables. A little bit of meat, a little bit of yellow rice. It's always a winner. Arroz con habichuela, that's like a necessity at any Puerto Rican meal. One of my all-time favorites is yuca con cebolla. There's a little bit of pepper in there, but I always take my yuca with hot sauce. Little fun fact for y'all. The yuca breaks apart very nicely, but it's also got a nice chew to it. Doesn't really have a whole lot of flavor. It's more about the texture. That's why I like to put hot sauce on it. Great side dish. Growing up, my abuela always made sancocho whenever I asked for it. You got everything in here. Root vegetables, oxtail, potatoes, you know, the whole nine. It's a great Sunday soup, even though we're not filming this on a Sunday. It's kind of like having Sunday roast during the week in London. Great flavor in there. I also love how the bowl has a big diameter and they really fill up that bowl. So much so when he's serving it, he's trying not to spill the soup out the side. Definitely a good sancocho. Last time we had soup on the channel was a tomka soup. This is completely different, but just as good. What makes it flavorful is that oxtail in there, all the root vegetables, all combined to give you like the great nutrients. What more can I say about sancocho? It's just a legendary soup. course, I'm mostly just having the broth right now, but I'm gonna dig into these potatoes after. The big dog, fried plantains mashed together with chicharrones. Yum, I'm gonna get a nice chunk of this bad boy. I didn't order tostones because I figured mofongo, pretty much same thing, tostones on steroids. So garlicky. Plantains are just a whole other dimension of culinary arts. Sort of like a banana, but not really. Like a banana and a potato decided to have a kid. And then we got some pernil on the side. This mofongo is really great. That's legit. Really, all of these are comfort foods for me. But it's been a while since we sat down and had a true Puerto Rican meal. It's kind of like a holiday meal. We're celebrating early though. Good pernil, nice and meaty, chewy, garlicky flavor, not too salty. So we got a great spread over here. Everything has been really, really great. The flavors, the textures, served when they were hot and ready, brought out. And it's just a cool atmosphere. There's salsa playing, and it's good to be here after a couple of years. Orion bar in Bushwick, Brooklyn. They just opened up, and this is a Korean and American bar with soju drinks and all kinds of Korean street food snacks. This is jujube inspired, jujube infused soju. Big ol' ice cube and a slice of orange in there. The martini has an olive and it's shaken, not stirred. Gochujang fries with Kewpie mayo dip. Crispy, pretty good stuff. We love a new chill cocktail bar with some good French fries. Yum.